Hello my friends, welcome to this exciting video. Yes, there are 400 fully funded scholarships for you to study in the UK. So if you are interested in getting one of those opportunities, just take a seat and make sure that you watch this video until the end. Let's go! Welcome back guys. Firstly, I want to say thank you so much for watching my videos and sharing these opportunities with your friends and family, especially those of you who are watching but you don't really need the opportunity or it doesn't suit you and you decide to share it with those who are likely to benefit. That's exactly the spirit of this channel, sharing opportunities with those who may take advantage of them, because even just one life change is good enough. So let's dive in. So guys, as you can see, we have 400 fully funded Mastercard Foundation AfOx Scholarships at the University of Oxford for international students to study in the UK. And to be specific, it is African students. So if you're watching this video and you're not an African student, don't worry. More scholarships are coming for you as well. But for today, we are talking about those for African students. So let's find out, what is this scholarship really about? So this AfOx stands for African Oxford. And here you can read about the scholarship itself. As you can see, in a groundbreaking collaboration, the University of Oxford and Mastercard Foundation have come together to launch the AfOx Scholarship Programs. These initiatives offer an exceptional opportunity to 400 young African scholars, providing them with fully funded opportunities to pursue master's degrees at the University of Oxford. Then down here you can read the values. I'm not going to read that. Program highlights, critical disciplines. You can read that at your own time. Then I would also like to point out something here. Inclusivity. The scholarships place particular emphasis on underrepresented groups, including female scholars, individuals from refugee and displaced backgrounds, and those with accessibility needs. The 2022 academic year saw a diverse cohort of 20 Mastercard Foundation AfOx scholars studying various disciplines, emerging as African leaders hailing from 13 African countries. So I think that is self-explanatory. But now let's look at what exactly does the scholarship cover. We want to know, is it really fully funded? Let's check it out. So here we go, program details, meaning what the scholarship actually covers. So here it is, full cost scholarship. That means it covers tuition fees and living expenses for international students. And then logistics support. This means you'll be given an economy return flight ticket, visa costs, immigration and health surcharge fees, settling down allowance, and access to Thrive Fund for emergencies. So simply put, every expense that you might incur as a student is covered. Then of course they have other things here that they are saying in regards to the scholarship, network for life, etc. But I think this is what you guys are really interested in, how to apply. I'm sure if you're watching this video up this point, then you're probably already thinking about, how can I apply? But there's some vital information that we need to look at before we actually check how to apply. So that's what we are going to look at next. But before we look at that, if you're finding any value at all in this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. And if you are new here, welcome to the home of opportunities. Just make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you join this family, because here we share all matters good opportunities in the UK and maybe elsewhere. Okay, so let's continue. So here they say, to be eligible for this scholarship, submit your application for graduate study to the University of Oxford via the graduate admissions portal. We are going to look at that shortly, but let's continue reading this statement. We recommend doing this well in advance of your chosen course's relevant deadline. We are also going to look at the deadlines that have been provided under this scholarship. The university's website provides comprehensive information on courses, fees, colleges, and application process. Then they say, to find more information, please click here. So we are going to do exactly that. So when you come here, it again starts explaining what the scholarship is all about and all this stuff that we are not going to read. You can read that at your own time. But what you want to do when you reach here is to click on this part here. So when you come to this page, it has several aspects, but what I wanted to share with you is somewhere down here about the deadlines. So maybe you can look at it starting from this part. As they say, the AfOx Scholarship Selection Process 2025-2026 entry. The selection starts in September and runs up to January 2025. So ensure you apply for the relevant course by the earliest deadline, ensuring that you meet the specific funding deadline for your course. To begin your application, please click here, but we're not going to do that right now before we see the deadlines. So we shall come to this part later. Let's first continue. To learn more about courses, fees, and funding and applying to Oxford, please be aware that the exact deadline can vary depending on the course. As such, it's recommended that prospective students check specific application deadline for their chosen course well in advance. And here they provide a few of the deadlines. And they say most postgraduate courses at the University of Oxford have application deadlines in December or January. And that's why it's important for you to act fast. And you cannot say that I shared this opportunity late, because right now it's October and the deadlines are in December or January. So you guys have all the time. And I am hoping that you are going to apply. Please, if you're going to apply, let me know under the comment section. Say, I'm going to apply. It would really be motivating for me to know that people are actually taking these opportunities seriously, applying and getting them. Let's continue. We're here where they were saying most deadlines are in December or January, but not all. The specific dates to note are, so you can see here, 15th November 2024, application deadline for some courses. So not all, but some, okay? 3rd December 2024 is the application deadline for Medical Sciences Division and some other courses. So if you're planning to do a master's in a medical related course, please take note of the date 3rd December 2024 for your application deadline. Then we have January 2025 application deadline for humanities. 8th January application deadline for some mathematical, physics, life science courses and remaining medical sciences division courses. I think that's clear. 9th December 2025 application deadline for some social science courses. 28th January 2025 application deadline for other social sciences courses. 29th January application deadline for continuing education courses, law and all other courses. So by 29th January, they expect that all those who are interested in studying, especially by taking advantage of this scholarship, should have applied by the 29th of January. Please mark that date. But this is not for all the courses. As we have seen, different courses have different application deadlines. This is the time when they are going to start considering your applications from February to April. Then by July, candidates will be informed of the outcome of their AfOx scholarship interview. Successful candidates will receive a scholarship offer letter from student fees and funding and an informational pack from AfOx with further information about arrival in Oxford and induction program. If you have any questions, here is the email address. Let me zoom it in so you can see well. Right here. You can pause the video and then you write this down. In case you have any questions, feel free to email them. So now let's continue to the part where you can actually apply. So we shall come back here and we say to begin your application, click here. So we shall click there. When you do that, it is going to take you to this part, graduate admissions. As you can see, applications are now open for entry in 2025-2026. So you can also click here to explore different kinds of courses. And you can see the courses are here in alphabetical order, so you can go through them. But in the interest of time, we are not going to go through them. You guys can do that at your own time. But you can see they are in alphabetical order. A ends here, and then they start from B and C and so forth and so forth. You might also be interested in reading this part, which says international applicants, advice for international applicants, international qualifications, English language requirements, because you might find that each course has its own different English requirements. So on this page, you also have all these links, student life, courses. You can choose a course, or you can come and search for a course that you're interested in, the colleges, the fees and funding, international students and applying. So when you come to this part, so when you come under applying, you will see where to start, how you should apply, the guides, application guide, disabled applicants, information for referees, initiatives to improve access, and all the information that you may need. And I'm quite sure that you guys can take it up from there. And at this point, I want to say, I wish you success in your application. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.